Seniors, coffee can save your life and your circulation. New research. For decades, doctors have been telling people with heart rhythm problems to avoid coffee like it was poison. But groundbreaking new research from one of America's top universities just proved them completely wrong. In fact, coffee might actually protect your heart and improve your circulation. I'm going to share with you the shocking study that is changing everything doctors thought they knew about coffee and your heart. Plus, I will show you exactly how much coffee you should drink, who should avoid it, and 3 surprising ways coffee improves blood flow that nobody's talking about. Stay with me because this could literally save your life. For years, the medical establishment told us that coffee and caffeine would mess with your heart rhythm. They said it caused or made worse something called atrial fibrillation, which is a condition where the muscle fibers in your heart do not beat together in sync. Doctors routinely told patients with this heart rhythm problem to cut out coffee completely. They believed caffeine would trigger dangerous episodes. This was the standard medical advice for decades. But here's the problem. Nobody had actually done a proper scientific study to prove it. They were just guessing based on old beliefs. Then researchers at the University of California, San Francisco decided to finally test this theory. They conducted the first ever randomized trial on this exact question. Here is what they did. They took 200 patients who already had atrial fibrillation, which is the most common type of irregular heartbeat. They split these patients into 2 groups completely at random. One group had to avoid all caffeine for 6 months. They averaged 0 cups of coffee per day. The other group was told to drink coffee every single day. They averaged 1 cup per day. The researchers carefully tracked both groups for 6 months to see what would happen. Now, before I tell you what city and country you're watching this video from, let me just say that what they discovered shocked the entire medical community. Please take a moment and write in the comments below which city and country you're watching from right now. I love hearing from viewers all around the world. Here are the results that stunned doctors everywhere. The group that drank coffee actually had fewer episodes of atrial fibrillation, not more. Let that sink in for a moment. The people drinking coffee had healthier hearts. Specifically, coffee drinkers had a 39% lower chance of experiencing irregular heartbeat compared to people who avoided caffeine completely. When researchers adjusted for other factors like body weight and medications, the protection jumped even higher to 42%. And get this, there were no significant negative side effects in the coffee drinking group. None. The very thing doctors had been warning against for decades was actually helping patients. This study is turning medical understanding upside down. Everything doctors thought they knew about coffee and heart rhythm was wrong. The data now suggests that coffee might actually protect against irregular heartbeat. This aligns with other research showing that regular coffee drinkers have lower rates of heart disease overall. But we have to be honest here. This is one study. Scientists still need to answer some questions. For example, does decaffeinated coffee have the same effect? What about instant coffee versus filtered coffee? More research is needed. But what we know right now is remarkable. So why would coffee help your heart and circulation? Scientists have 3 main theories. First, caffeine might work directly on the nerves that control how your heart muscle contracts. It could help keep that rhythm steady and synchronized. Second, coffee has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. We know inflammation plays a major role in causing atrial fibrillation. By reducing inflammation throughout your body, coffee might prevent those irregular rhythms from starting in the first place. Third, and this one is really interesting, caffeine tends to make people move more. You get a little more energetic, maybe a little restless. That extra physical activity, even if it is just fidgeting or walking around more, can help reduce irregular heartbeat. Movement is medicine for your circulation. Now, let me tell you 3 surprising ways coffee improves your blood flow that most people never hear about. Number 1, coffee raises something called nitric oxide in your blood vessels. Nitric oxide is a molecule that makes your arteries relax and open up wider. This is called vasodilation. When your blood vessels are wider, blood flows more easily. Your heart does not have to work as hard to pump. Oxygen and nutrients get delivered to your tissues more efficiently. Better circulation means better healing throughout your entire body. Number 2, coffee contains powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. These compounds fight oxidative stress and inflammation in your blood vessel walls. When your blood vessels are inflamed, they get stiff and narrow. Blood flow becomes restricted. The antioxidants in coffee keep your blood vessels flexible and healthy. This protects against plaque buildup and keeps your circulation strong. Number 3, coffee can help reduce blood clots. Caffeine has mild antiplatelet effects. which means it helps prevent your blood cells from sticking together and forming dangerous clots. Blood clots are a major cause of heart attacks and strokes. By keeping your blood flowing smoothly, coffee adds another layer of protection for your heart and brain. But I need to be very clear about something important. Not everyone should drink coffee. There are some people who need to be careful or avoid it completely. If you have trouble sleeping, coffee might make that worse, especially if you drink it in the afternoon or evening. Some people are very sensitive to caffeine and get jittery, anxious, or develop headaches. If that is you, coffee might not be right for you. People with uncontrolled high blood pressure should talk with their doctor before adding coffee to their routine, and women who are pregnant should limit caffeine intake. Always check with your healthcare provider about your specific situation. If you do decide to drink coffee based on this new research, here is what you need to know. The study showed benefits with just 1 cup per day. You do not need to drink a whole pot of coffee. 1 to 2 cups daily seems to be the sweet spot. Drink it in the morning or early afternoon so it does not interfere with your sleep. Quality matters. Choose organic coffee when possible to avoid pesticides. And avoid loading your coffee with sugar and artificial creamers. Those additions can cancel out the benefits. Black coffee is best, or you can add a small amount of milk or cream if you prefer. Here is what you should do next. If you have been avoiding coffee because your doctor told you it was bad for your heart, print out information about this new research and bring it to your next appointment. Have an honest conversation with your doctor about whether adding coffee back into your diet makes sense for your specific situation. Your doctor knows your complete medical history and can give you personalized advice. This is especially important if you take medications or have other health conditions. Remember, this research is about regular coffee with caffeine. We do not yet know if decaffeinated coffee provides the same heart rhythm benefits. The study specifically looked at caffeinated coffee. If you choose decaf for other health reasons, that is fine, but understand that we cannot yet say it will protect your heart rhythm the same way. One more thing I want to emphasize. Coffee is not a replacement for your heart medications. If your doctor has prescribed medication for atrial fibrillation or any other heart condition, keep taking it exactly as prescribed. Coffee might provide additional benefits, but it does not replace medical treatment. Think of coffee as a potential bonus, not a substitute for proper medical care. The bottom line is this. For decades, doctors told people with irregular heartbeat to avoid coffee. That advice was based on assumptions, not science. Now we have real scientific evidence showing the opposite might be true. Coffee appears to protect against irregular heartbeat and improve circulation. 1 cup per day gave people in this study 42% better odds. That is significant. Of course, more research will continue to refine our understanding. But right now, the evidence is clear. For most people, moderate coffee consumption is not just safe for your heart. It might actually help protect it. Everything I shared today is for educational purposes only. This information is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. Please consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or adding new ingredients to your routine, especially if you are taking medications or have any health conditions. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please share this video with friends and family who might benefit. Knowledge about our health is meant to be shared. I will see you in the next video where we will explore more ways to keep your heart strong and your circulation healthy. Take care of yourself and stay well.